Hello everyone, this is Meng. Today I'm gonna talk about the human psychological tendencies and their applications. In this speech, I will introduce to you 5 human tendencies, and for each of them, I will explain what does it mean, and also I'll give an example from the real life experience to show how these tendencies can be applied in the real world. So all of these tendencies are from the academic research. So they are proven from the society like field experiments, and they are not just opinions. They are actually facts for human. The first one is called reward and punishment super response tendency. Ignore the terminologies. I'll explain it right now. So what does it mean? It means people react much more strongly to rewards and punishments than to logic, instructions, and emotions. And also, immediate rewards work the best than delayed rewards. So how to apply this in the real life? Imagine that how you have a kid, how can you motivate your kid to study? So you have a few options. Firstly, order them to study. And secondly, tell them to study by saying that this is good for your future and if you don't study, you will not have a bright future. Also, you can emotionally tell them to study. So if you don't study, you will get sad and hopefully they will study for your emotions. But none of this really works in real life. So what can work? The best solution is allow them to watch TV 20 minutes after they finish their homework. Why? Because incentives influence behavior more effectively than lectures or instructions or emotions. That is reward and punishment super response tendency. The second one is liking and loving tendency. What does it mean? It's very simple. People like those who like them. And genuine care builds cooperation and closeness. So imagine a question, how can you pursue a girlfriend? The best approach is to show her your special care and don't treat her the same as everyone else, even if you treat everyone warmly and kindly, but that simply doesn't work. You have to show your unique care to her. Why? Because people respond mostly to those who make them feel uniquely valued and liked. This is liking and loving tendency. The third one is inconsistency avoidance tendency. Literally, this means people dislike admitting mistakes, and people prefer to act constantly with the past behavior. Also, small actions can create a tendency to stay consistent. How can you apply this to the real world? For example, how can you get a colleague to help you on a big project? The best approach would be firstly ask for a small favor and then request the bigger favor. Why? Because once someone helps you in a small ways, they are more likely to continue helping you to stay consistent. The fourth one is deprival super response. Don't be scared by the name. It's very simple. It basically means loss hurts about twice as much as gain feels good. And loss can trigger impulsive actions. So people hate loss more than they love gains. And how should you react after losing money in investment, for example? The best approach is to wait, stay calm, and avoid impulsive actions at all. Because strong feelings from loss can make you feel overreact, and patience here can really prevent mistakes. The final tendency I'm gonna introduce is social proof. This is also very simple. People basically copy others under stress and confusion. And peers can influence much more than instructions. For example, if you have a kid, how can you better educate your kids? The simple and most effective approach is to send them to private schools with better peers and environments. Why? Because friends and classmates shape behavior much, much more powerfully than parental advice. So they are all of the 5 human psychological tendencies I introduced today, and I also introduced them with the examples from the real life. I hope they are helpful for you, and remember, these are facts, these are not opinions, so they are true to the majority of humankind. Thank you so much.